Hey, Dr. J here. Today we are going over 5 ways to decrease insulin production and increase weight loss. Okay, so let's get started. Number 1 way to decrease insulin in the body and increase weight loss is to have a low carbohydrate diet. Okay, you want to be a carb dodger. Get that one, carb dodger. You literally can live without carbohydrates. Shocker, okay? And so let me just tell you what happens. Okay, so that's a long chain of glucose that your body has to manage, okay? And so when it has to deal with that, when you eat, you increase your blood sugar load, and you have to have your pancreas work overtime to increase insulin to manage your blood sugars to drive the sugar into the cell, okay? Some of that's good, not at the high quantities that we go. So carbohydrates do this. And so therefore you need a low carbohydrate diet, okay? And so that would be, no sugars. High fructose corn syrup, bad idea. They add that to drinks that we buy, and they add that to food. They manufacture it in so you have a sweeter taste food, so you want to read your labels. Okay, fructose, so there's no corn then, because high fructose corn syrup. There'll be no fructose, which would be most of your fruits, okay? And then you can literally curb down the amount of vegetables that you take in, because a lot of them are just a lot of sugar, simple sugars. And like, let's see, broccoli, asparagus, artichoke, Brussels sprouts, those are some goodies, okay, good veggies. And starches, how could I forget this? Starches are a no-no, so that would be bread, pasta, rice, potatoes that are sweet potatoes, okay? They are long chain glucose molecules that increase your blood sugar levels and increase your insulin and the workload on the pancreas, okay? So as soon as you drop those, you now bring your insulin levels down and you increase your body's ability to burn fat. Number 1, that was the number 1. Number 2 would be intermittent fasting. Okay, intermittent fasting, we kind of fast every evening. When we go to bed, we get 8 hours of sleep every night, whereby you've moved your body into burning fat. So now we want to expand that time, okay? Breakfast. Break your fast, okay? You don't have to break your fast at 8 a.m. You can literally break your fast at noon. That's a new thought concept, I know. I know they said breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but is it? So what I'm saying is you want to get into an intermittent fasting protocol where you're fasting 16 to 18 hours, okay? I have one patient that had to go to 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours to eating, and it took her a little bit to get there, but that was her mark in order for her to burn fat. Or burn her fat as fuel, because that's what fasting does. It changes you out of food burning and moves you into your burning your fat as energy. And you can do it. You can. You're not starving yourself, so just take a minute and think about what I'm saying and see how that would apply to you. Okay? So fasting has traditionally been a religious thing to do. But and that's great and beautiful for what it is, because it really gives your body and your liver time to break from eating and metabolizing everything you're putting in. And so it will bless your body. You'll have more energy. Just try it, and don't try it for a day. You got to get in a rhythm so your body gets used to it, okay? All right, the number 3 thing to decrease your insulin and increase your fat burning capacity and thereby losing weight is exercise. Yep, exercise. Exercise does some beautiful things. It increases the sensitivity of the muscle to glucose, okay? And then number 2, it actually turns the insulin off, the need for insulin off, and then your body's muscle will metabolize the glucose itself, okay? And that is where you want to get to with exercise. And so the best exercise performances that do that is high intensity interval training, okay? And strength training or using your weight training to weight train, okay? So HIIT and weight training are the two keys that will stimulate your muscles to use glucose as fuel, and you won't need insulin, okay? However, like running and marathon training and high cardio is beautiful, especially because you're moving your cardiovascular system and you're moving your lymphatic system. That's all really good, but that also boosts cortisol levels, which cortisol will then boost blood sugar levels. So high intensity interval training and weight training are the best ways to decrease insulin and increase weight loss, okay? So number 4 is stress reduction, okay? Long-term stress over a period of time will increase your blood sugar load. It's true. Okay, every one of us could learn a few things about how to manage our stress. You need to train yourself to have that inner peace, that no matter what storm you're going through, you can pull from a place of inner peace, okay? Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives it, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid, okay? Also, cast all your cares upon me because he cares for you. These are important truths in the Word of God that help us manage our stress. God didn't give us a spirit of fear, stress, and anxiety, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So I ask my patients to write down lists of stress, work, family, past hindrances, any traumas we've been through, and start rating them. A lot of the times we get stressed out about things we can't control, and that's the time all the way through. We need to go from that inner peace and cast our cares, because what's it going to matter in a minute, in 2 minutes, in an hour, 2 hours, in a day, 2 days, in a week, 2 weeks, or a month, or a year? So you start processing your stress levels through that. Long-term chronic stress lays down inflammation in the body. It also increases your blood sugar levels. So by decreasing your stress, you are decreasing the need for insulin, thereby increasing your body's ability to burn fat. Thank you. Okay, so number 5, last but certainly not least, is getting good sleep. 8 hours a night. Some people need a little bit less, some people need a little bit more. But you'll get in the groove and you'll figure out what it is for you. Studies have shown that people that do not have a good sleep pattern and work a night shift have a higher chance of obesity, okay? And so we don't want that for you. So when you get good sleep, your body isn't stressed out. Okay, so when you are stressed at night without sleep, your cortisol levels shoot up, your blood sugar levels go up, okay? And so we need to offset that. So in order to lose weight, good sleep is important, okay? Hope you understand that. So these are the 5 things that decrease your insulin level and increase your ability to lose weight. Number 1 is low carb diet. Be a carb dodger, okay? 2 is to intermittent fast. What does that look like for you? 3 is to exercise. 4 is to reduce your stress. And 5 is to get good sleep, okay? So I hope this blesses you. Don't forget to share my videos and click on the bell to get notified every week. Bless you for allowing me to help you take your next step together towards health.